Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving into the fascinating and somewhat concerning world of one of the biggest tech giants, Meta. We're drawing insights from an article published by India Today, specifically about a pretty candid internal email from a former Meta AI researcher. Our mission is to understand the alleged internal challenges at Meta, particularly within its rapidly expanding AI division, and how these internal issues might intersect with its ambitious external growth and talent acquisition strategies. Get ready for some aha moments, hopefully.
What's fascinating here is how a single internal critique can, illuminate the pressures and complexities within a major corporation right at the forefront of AI development. This raises an important question, really. Can rapid innovation truly thrive if its internal culture is, struggling?
That's a huge question, and it really sets the stage. The India Today article highlights an internal email from Tijmen Blankevoort, a former Meta AI researcher. He actually worked on the Llama models. Before exiting, he sent this lengthy note that got viewed by The Information. And he described Meta's internal culture as toxic, fear-driven, even spreading like cancer. In fact, he specifically used the term metastatic cancer.
Wow. Yeah, metastatic cancer, that's incredibly strong language. And he attributed this culture of fear, as he called it, to frequent performance reviews and waves of layoffs. He seemed to believe these were just damaging employee morale and creativity.
Constant pressure, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And this was impacting the AI division specifically, which is huge, right? Over 2,000 people. He claimed it suffers from a lack of direction. He explicitly stated, most do not enjoy being here. And maybe even more telling, they don't even know what our mission is. That suggests a pretty fundamental issue with clarity and motivation.
So we're looking at alleged widespread confusion, maybe unmotivation, repeated internal conflicts, unclear goals, all reportedly hurting the team's ability to innovate.
Right. Hurts innovation.
Which leads to the really interesting part, because this criticism comes precisely as Meta is aggressively expanding its AI operations. They're trying hard to catch up with rivals like OpenAI and Google DeepMind.
They really are pushing hard externally.
Yeah, the company recently created a whole new unit called Superintelligence Labs, the stated focus. Building artificial general intelligence, AGI, that's the big one.
And to do that, they've been, poaching talent seems like the right word. They've been hiring top talent across the industry, often with offers worth millions of dollars annually.
Billions.
Yeah. For example, Bloomberg reported Ruming Pang, who led Apple's foundation models team, is joining this new superintelligence division. That's a big get. And they've also brought in researchers from OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, names like Yuanzi Li and Anton Bakhtin.
So throwing money at the problem, basically.
Right.
Or attracting the best.
Maybe a bit of both. It's certainly a very aggressive talent acquisition spree.
And this intense hiring, it hasn't gone unnoticed. It's actually caused tension across the AI sector.
Oh, for sure.
OpenAI's chief researcher, Mark Chen, reportedly likened Meta's recruiting tactics to someone breaking into our home and stealing something. Pretty strong words.
Yeah, let's coin it.
And even OpenAI CEO Sam Altman claimed Meta had offered signing bonuses of, get this, $100 million to lure his team.
$100 million. That's astronomical, if true.
Exactly. Though Meta pushes back a bit on that.
Right. Meta CTO Andrew Bosworth dismissed those really high figures, stating that such compensation was rare and limited to key leadership roles. So maybe not quite as widespread as Altman implied, but still.
Still significant.
Absolutely. And this contrast is really important. On one hand, Meta's aggressively pulling in top external talent with huge offers, looks great from the outside, right? But on the other hand, you have this internal voice claiming a pervasive culture of fear and a lack of purpose within the existing structure.
A tale of two realities, almost.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Can that external success, buying all that talent, actually make up for those internal challenges? Or does the internal rot, if that's what it is, eventually undermine everything?
So what does this all mean for Meta, for the wider tech industry? The article sort of concludes that despite the high-profile hires, Blankevoort's comments suggest that Meta still faces deep-rooted internal challenges.
Yeah, and the core insight there, connecting it to the bigger picture, seems to be that talent alone may not be enough if the underlying culture is shaken. You can hire geniuses, but if they're miserable or confused.
What's the point?
Exactly. Apparently, Blankevoort's essay, according to the information, has sparked internal reflection within Meta, so maybe they're looking at it.
Let's hope so. For you, the listener, this whole deep dive really highlights a critical balance, doesn't it? How do these companies manage the insane pressure to innovate, to compete for talent in AI, which is just cutthroat, while also nurturing an internal environment where people feel motivated, they know what they're doing, and they're not constantly looking over their shoulder?
It's a massive challenge, and clearly, even the biggest players are grappling with it.
So what we've really unpacked today is that even when you're talking cutting-edge AI, that human element, the company culture, it's still incredibly complex and critically important.
Absolutely. It's not just who you hire.
Right. It's how you empower them once they're actually inside the building.
And maybe this leaves us with a final thought, something kind of provocative. In this huge race for artificial general intelligence, could something like internal organizational dysfunction or that culture of fear, could that be the unexpected silent break on true innovation, regardless of how many star researchers you manage to hire?
A powerful question to ponder. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you feel a little more well-informed and maybe have a new perspective to consider. Until next time.